Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad to have you with us today. Today's video is going to be mainly about cleaning, organizing, and decluttering my children's rooms. Here you can see we're going to start in my son's room, Coleman. He is 6 years old and his room is a complete disaster. So we're going to start off there today. I don't know if you are like me, but during the summer, I like to make a list of things that I want to accomplish. I am a teacher, so the summer is the time when I have more free time, plus my kids are home all day. So we're able to get a lot more done. And so one of the things on my to-do list over the summer was cleaning, decluttering, and organizing in my children's bedrooms. So here we are starting with Coleman's room, and he is pulling out some toys from that massive pile of toys. There is a toy box underneath all of that, and he is starting to sort them by what toys he wants to keep and what toys he wants to get rid of. We had just been to the grocery store on this day, so I got him started sorting out his toys while I went to put away the groceries. And when I came back a few minutes later, it was obvious to me that he was not getting a whole lot accomplished. So I came into his room with a few trash bags, one for trash, one for toys that we wanted to donate, and I started helping him pull things out and sort through them. While we're sorting through toys, let me take just a minute to introduce myself. My name is Katie Buffington. I am a wife to Nathan and a mom to two children, Coleman, who is 6, and Adeline, who is 9. And I'm a teacher. So during the summer, like I said, I'm off and at home with my kids. This channel is mostly where I like to share cleaning tips, some of the products that I've tried that I love, some organization tips. So I hope that you get lots of motivation while you're cleaning along with me today, or maybe you're just watching. Let me know if you have any tips about how you organize and clean in your children's rooms. It seems like I do this a couple of times a year. We go through our toys, we clean things out, we organize, and we do try to do a little tidy at night before bed. But no matter what we do, it always ends up back in this huge mess. So leave me a comment below if you've got some tips on things that you do that help your children, especially younger children, to keep their toys and their things organized. The vacuum that I'm going to be using today is my Shark Uplight vacuum. It is a corded vacuum. I purchased mine from Walmart several months ago. It has great suction power. We have a chocolate lab named Bailey, and she does go into the kids' room sometimes, and this vacuum always seems to do a great job of pulling up lots of dust and dog hair, and so that's what I'll be using today. While I was back there vacuuming, I noticed that the windowsill was dusty and just covered with a couple dead bugs and some dog hair, so I decided to go ahead and give that a nice wipe down while I was back in the corner vacuuming. If you watched my previous video, I do have a robotic vacuum, and I use that at least once every single day, usually twice a day. I love my robotic vacuum for my everyday cleaning of the floors, but typically I close off my children's bedrooms and I don't let the robot vacuum go into their rooms because they are so cluttered and junky, and they have all kind of stuff that the robot gets tangled up on. And so typically I have to close their doors because otherwise we would spend every 5 minutes going in and untangling the vacuum. So today you will not see my robot vacuum running in my children's rooms, but once they get nice and clean and there's nothing laying on the floor and under the beds, hopefully I'll be able to run that vacuum in their rooms as well to help me just with the day-to-day dust and dog hair. Both of my children have fish aquariums in their room. A little bit ago, the one in my daughter's room got a little leak in it, or the filter got backed up. Somehow we had a leak. And so we put this towel underneath Coleman's in case his had a leak. We didn't want it to ruin the furniture. However, when he feeds his fish, he occasionally drops fish food and things like that on the towel. And so while I was cleaning today, I thought I was just going to lift that up and replace the towel. And I quickly noticed that it was a little bit too heavy for me. So you're going to see my husband come in a little bit and help me pick that up and change out the little towel underneath the fish aquarium. Coleman has bunk beds in his room. Initially, the kids were going to share these bunk beds. Coleman was going to sleep in one and my daughter was going to sleep in the other one. So you may have noticed at the beginning of the video, there were these Georgia sheets on the top, which were the ones that Coleman wanted. And there was a girly print of sheets on the bottom bunk. That was for my daughter. She had it decorated up down there and had some posters and some decorations, some flowers hanging around. That was going to be her bunk bed. That did not work out. Neither of them really like sleeping in those bunk beds. And so whenever I took the sheets off to wash them and change them out, I decided to just put matching sheets on the top and the bottom, since she is not going to be sleeping in there anyway. Now moving into my daughter's room, it is the next day and we are going to be tackling her room today. She is a little bit older. She is 9. She'll be turning 10 in a couple of months. And so you're going to notice that her attention span and willingness to help last a little bit longer than what Coleman did. So she is starting out today by collecting just a bunch of toys and these little fidgets that she likes to play with, and putting them into a bucket just to start trying to get her her floor cleaned so that we can at least see what's going on. Underneath her bed, she had built a little reading area under there. So she had some blankets and a lantern and little string lights and all kind of things that she had set up under her bed. So we are pulling all of that out and sorting through what is under there. This bag that she just handed me had a candy stash that I did not know she had hidden under her bed. So we are pulling everything out, sorting through it, deciding again what is trash, what is donate, what do we want to keep. And then we're going to try to put just a few big things under there. Her hoverboard stays under there. We have this Tupperware container where we keep all of our gift bags and birthday cards and things like that. So we're going to neatly organize those things back under there. You can see that she's holding a phone while she's cleaning. She wanted to be like mom and video herself cleaning up her room. So while she's cleaning up, she wanted to hold that phone and make her own YouTube video showing how she was helping to clean things up in her room. You may also notice that we pulled a set of crutches out from under her bed. Back in the spring, we took a trip for spring break down to the beach. And she jumped off of the boardwalk down onto the sand and landed kind of funny and complained that her foot was hurting for a couple of days. When we got back, we ended up going to the doctor, and she had broken 3 of her toes, and they were having a hard time healing up. And so we got these crutches. She had a splint, and so those she just shoved under her bed whenever that was over with. So we're pulling those out. We're going to put them up in the attic in the hopes that we don't need them again, but if we do, we have them. The school that my children attend, also the school that I work at, we wear school uniforms. And so here in this clip, I'm folding up some of the school uniforms that don't fit Adeline anymore. They've gotten too small, and we are donating them to someone a little younger who can wear them. And that just got me thinking, do your children go to school where they wear school uniforms, or they wear whatever they want to each day? And how do you feel about that? Do you like them wearing uniforms or not? I love my children wearing uniforms. It cuts down on that battle every day of what are we going to wear and can I pick my own clothes? My children don't know any different. That's all they've ever known. But every once in a while they'll say, I wish that we could wear whatever we want to school. But overall, we love wearing school uniforms. Adeline has always loved reading, and a few years ago we bought these wooden crates at Walmart, painted them, stacked them up, and made this little bookshelf in her room. And it has gotten so cluttered with books that she's read. There's lots of coloring books, there's old baby books, and so now she is taking everything off of the bookshelf and going through choosing which books she wants to keep and which ones she does not. The books that she does not want to keep, we are donating to our school library. And then there are some coloring books and sticker books that still have plenty of life left in them. We're going to donate those to the preschool department at our church. And then any books that she wants to keep, she's going to put back up on the shelf so that she can read them whenever she wants. Both of my children have in their room an area that they store stuff in that they want to keep, and maybe it's little stuff, they don't know where to put it. You can see in this clip the little bucket here with her name on it. That's where she puts those things. She has bracelets and earrings and coins and earbuds and just all those little things that she doesn't really have a place for. Coleman has a bucket like this in his room too. It drives me crazy, but it is a small area in each room that I just have to let it go and let it be what it is. While I was in both of their rooms and I had the floors nice and clean and vacuumed and nothing was on the floors, I decided that I would go ahead and give both of their carpets a shampoo. So I am using the Bissell Power Force Carpet Shampooer. It's super easy to use. You will see me go over each area twice. So when you push the trigger on the handle, it lets the water out. And then when you let the handle go, it sucks the water back up. So you just push the trigger to let out the water and the cleaner. And then when you pull it back, just like you're vacuuming, it is sucking that water up. And I typically go over it a couple times to make sure that I suck as much water up as possible. I also like to use that Bissell cleaner that I showed you. The one that I'm using has a Gain scent to it, and it makes the room smell so good. And so I'm using this on both of their rooms while their floors are clean. I'll show you at the end of shampooing both of them the amount of stuff that I pull up. It is honestly disgusting, but it makes me feel so much better about their rooms. I try to do this maybe twice a year, and every time I use it, I pull so much stuff up out of the carpet. The last thing I wanted to do in this cleaning was a little bit of laundry. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we had just done a grocery run, and so you're going to see my kids coming in here at the beginning, and they're getting some toilet paper and they're just taking it to all of the bathrooms in our house. This is one of the jobs that they have, is just making sure that the bathrooms keep stocked with spare toilet paper. So that's what they're doing there in the beginning. We remodeled our laundry room a few years back, and I have this folding table area that I love. It makes it so easy to get loads of laundry out of the dryer, and if I'm not ready to fold them right then at that very second, I can put them on this folding table, and then I can come back and be able to fold them without having loads of laundry sitting on my couch or on my bed. Another thing that I really wanted when we redid our laundry room was a TV hanging up. So here you can see that I've got the TV going so I can watch TV or I can listen to something while I'm folding. I spend a lot of time in the laundry room between washing, drying, and folding clothes, and then ironing, especially during the school year. So having a TV where I'm able to watch something makes it a little more enjoyable to do laundry. On this day when I'm folding laundry, I'm watching the show called Outdaughtered on TLC. I love to watch things, especially on TLC or maybe on HGTV, that are kind of real life type shows. I don't really like anything super scary or gory, just something that's easy to watch and easy to relate to. And I am enjoying this show right now. I started way back at the first season and have been watching it through for a few weeks now. So I would love for you to drop some suggestions of things that you like to watch. Maybe some things that you watch while you're cleaning or when you just have a spare minute, maybe at the end of the day. Drop some ideas down in the comments for me, things that are just kind of an easy watch, some ideas that I might enjoy. So my kids don't normally help with actually folding the laundry, but they are responsible for putting up their own laundry. So normally I will sort their clothes out according to what drawers they go in, put all the pajamas together, all of the shirts, all of the pants, and then I'll call the kids in and they will actually take the clothes and they are responsible for putting them into the correct drawer neatly. And then they'll come back and get all of their hanging clothes and go and hang those into their closet. Honestly, it is easier for me to just fold the clothes by myself. And like I said, having a TV to watch while I do it actually makes it a little more enjoyable too. But I hate putting laundry away. It just seems like it takes forever. So that is one of their responsibilities. So you're going to see them come in and start getting their stacks of laundry and taking them to their rooms. And then behind me on the wall there, we have the hanging racks. Each person has one. It has their name on it. So as I get laundry out and I'm folding, I hang and sort the laundry depending on whose room it goes in. And then when we put laundry away, everybody just comes and gets their laundry from their rack and takes it into their closet. That is going to end the cleaning for today. Thank you so much for joining me today in our cleaning video. I hope that you got some motivation and maybe you can get some things checked off of your summer to-do list today while you're watching. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you would click the thumbs up to let me know that you liked it. If you have ideas of other content that you would like to see, drop that in the comments below. Click on the subscribe button and that little notification bell. When you click on that, it will let you know in the future when other videos are posted, and you'll be able to watch those too. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great day.